what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. So we have an update going on Gran Turismo Sport. So we have 7 additional cars added into the game. So we have the Ford GT 2017, Volkswagen Golf I GTI 1983, Porsche 911 Carrera RS Clubsport model 993 1995, and 2 types versions of the Toyota Crown Athlete G is the 2013 model, and the safety cars. And there's going to be a Renault Sport Magni RS Trophy safety car and the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat safety car. So this is a perfect vehicle to be having in on the list. 4 standard vehicles, 3 safety cars, and that is pretty amazing to have a most wonderful gift for having an early time for Christmas. And looks like WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca is now added into the game, because this is the perfect track since Gran Turismo 2 made its 20th anniversary. And this is going to be quite very good to have this track, including the famous corkscrew. Hope you guys are about to be ready to go, because this is a very good track for all of us. And also the circuit experience was added in as well, so this is a very good, perfect way to have one good track demonstration to get to know all the corners around the track. And same thing as well as a special collection added in the photo scrape. So this is a very good choice to have a good opportunity to be having the track to be in the game. So let's go and get ready to get started to have 4 cars will be added in onto the Friends Central. So this is going to be quite giving some few new vehicles we'll be adding in for. So let's just going to go on over to Ford section, and this is going to be quite very good to have the 2017 Ford GT is going to be categorized as the N700 category. This car is very awesome because this is a very good price of 550,000 credits, because this is going to be a very good, excellent performance since Ford made the original GT back from 2005 and 2006. But take a good look at this nice style interior. Very cool, huh? It was pretty awesome. Now, there is going to be 8 colors are available to try it out, and there is some stripes included, so this is going to be quite brilliant to see how it goes. So, looks like this is going to be frozen white with stripes, ingot silver, liquid gray, shadow black, liquid blue, liquid red, triple yellow, and matte black. Now that is a very excellent color selections to be available to try it out. So let's see, this is going to be quite giving the choice to see that which color is which to have the stripes to be needed for. So, well, I guess I might be able to go with the liquid blue with stripes on it, so that is going to be quite very brilliant to see how it goes. But it is quite very excellent to have the 2017 Ford GT to be in Forza Motorsport 6. So in case you guys have remembered this racing game, it is very awesome to try it out to go further for this vehicle. So this one might take a while to loading up and be ready to buy this vehicles to use some credits, because kind of say this is a very good, excellent hypercar to be ready to go. So looks like I'm about to be ready to buy it, so I'll be ready to try it out later on. But this is going to be quite very good to have the differences between the 2006 and the 2017 Ford GT, but it is definitely might be having a new generation model, but it is definitely might be quite very excited to try it out. Now let's go on to the Europe section. So looks like this is going to be quite giving the old vehicles and late mid 90s is going to be quite very excited. So let's just going to go and try out the first generation Golf GTI 1983. It is categorized as an N100, so this one is definitely might be a very good car. But good thing that this is going to be quite giving a good premium detail since Gran Turismo 4. But in that case, it's also stated as a standard car. But now in the game, this is going to be quite giving a good perfection to have 7 colors are available to try it out. But this is going to be quite very nice to have some very good specific types of colors with different stripes to be in onto the sides. Now, quite good to have the Alpine White, Diamond Silver Metallic, Atlas Gray Metallic, Black Color, Mars Red, Helios Blue Metallic, and Lasha Green Metallic. Now, let's just gonna go with the Mars Red color. So this is gonna be quite very well chosen color to be given a good recommend to be ready to go. So let's just gonna go and buy this vehicle, and I hope everybody really wants to try the 1980s version of the Volkswagen Golf would be titled as a Mark I model. But it is definitely might be a very good car to be well chosen for. So hope everybody really wants to take a test drive to race and see how it goes. But this is going to be quite very excited for having a nice classic vehicle will be added in for. So let's go with the Porsche for the next one. So this is going to be quite good to have another 911 model. We'll be giving a good title to be having a Carrera RS with a good Club Sport model to be having a good 993 model. The drivetrain is very good to have the RR on it, so that might be a very good price amount to cost 500,000 credits. So this looks a very good, awesome looking sports car that is definitely might be very good to race on the track. 6 colors are also available to try it out, so in case you guys really want to try each types of colors. So this is going to be quite very good to giving a one good example. We might be having a good showcase to see it. So maybe let's just gonna go with the speed yellow color. So that might be a very good choice of the color that might be giving a good recommend. But once again, this is going to be quite doing good to have another Porsche vehicle in the game. So Porsche fans really wants to have more, because this is going to be quite very much enjoyable. So let's go over to Toyota section onto the Brand Central dealership. So looks like this is going to be having the crown. We'll be adding in with title of the athlete, but this is going to be quite brilliant to see it. So this is going to be the same category, will be marked as the N300, but this is a very finest luxury vehicle will be added into the game. But this is going to be a very good difference of the logo, so it is definitely might be having this kind of a car was also to be known as the 14th generation, was introduced in 2012, but it is going to be a 2013 model. But this is going to be quite very good to have a good long history for this car. But there is going to be having the 6 colors was available to try it out, so just going to have some different names to be giving a good example for everybody who really wants to get this car, because this is a very good vehicle. So it is pretty luxury and very good realistic to see how it goes. But right now, this is a very good car, and that was a very good excellent performance. We'll be ready to go. So this will might be having some good credits to be giving a good price amount by 57,000 credit in range. So hope that you guys really want to try this vehicle out sometimes. But this is gonna be a new luxury sedan car. Will be ready to go to take it to the track. Well, I guess that's it for the Prince. All the 4 cars in the Brand Central, but well, luckily all we have to do is to wait in the mileage exchange, because 3 cars is going to be having safety cars will be added in as well. So just going to make sure to check it in on some articles on the GT Planet, because this is going to be needs to take a patient time. So in case we'll have to make sure if we have to wait. Now, let's just gonna go over to the photo scrapes. So, Laguna Seca is now added in, including the famous corkscrew. So, this is gonna be having some good screenshots photos by up to 16. So, that was a very good perfection for Polypity Digital to have this track to be in the game. I kind of say it is pretty awesome to have all kinds of good photo images to be quite shown for. So this is going to be quite good to be used as the Mosso Raceway. So currently now as the WeatherTech Raceway, because this is going to be giving some good changes since Gran Turismo 6. Alright, here we go. This is going to be ready to go to get started in onto the track. So this is going to be quite very excited to be ready to go until this is going to be quite very extra for giving a good surprise. Now, hope this is going to be quite good to have that track to be putting on. So there might be some conditions was included. So hope this is going to be quite very good to be ready to go. So it's time to get ready for a track introduction will be needed. So this is going to be having some short time for having a good lap race will be ready to go. Okay, it's time to get ready for a Group 3 race to try it out on the track. So looks like I'm about to be ready to use the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3. So it's going to be a 4-lap challenge to be prepared for. So just gonna get set up on the custom race. So this will might need some more credits to be needed to stack more. Well, hope this is gonna be quite good for a while to be giving the new track to test it out. So this is going to be a professional moment we'll be having this time of the race, folks. But good thing that taking a new ways of practice is gonna be needed for the most. So let's see if this is going to be quite giving the new track to see what it looks like by taking the new differences. So that might be giving the new name for Laguna Seca. But take a good look, you guys. Good thing that this is definitely might be giving a good change for the track. So looks like that we are very excited to take on to the corkscrew, but this is going to be quite very much realistic to have something for different changes. So good thing that Polypity Digital has finally done it again, because that might be giving a good well chosen for the track, because we always love that good time on Laguna Seca. By giving the good title, we'll be having a good ways to be giving the new ways to see how it goes. Well, hope this is going to be quite very excited to be prepared for having a good race. Now, it's going to be pretty excited to have one good race to be prepared for. So, just going to check some tires to be well in check. So, let's go and get ready to go for this moment, folks. Hope this is going to be a very good, exciting Group 3 race on Laguna Seca. So, taking some few practice, we'll be ready to go. But this is going to be taking some few clips. We'll be having a full part segment. So, looks like this is going to be quite giving a good time to be ready to go. Now, this is going to be a very good rolling start at the final corner. So, we're about to be ready to go on to the full straight. Now, this is going to be taking the first turn. So, we got to make sure to be very carefully, because if we have to make one good inside turn, we'll be very much safely. But this is going to be taking one full forward to be making one good step in onto the right turn. If any driver could probably take the inside until the next one. So it's going to be pretty risky if we have to take a good ways to have plenty of few braking points. If possible, would like to be helping out to do it. Now, going in onto the left turn will be needed to take the inside of the apex, and then we're going in to be getting a one-step approach onto the corkscrew, so we might be ready to be prepared for the moment. Here it goes. The corkscrew is right on schedule. taking one good step to perform a clean turn is going to be very important. Since taking the license test from Gran Turismo 2, good thing that this is going to be quite given the moment, because taking a good turn will be taking a one good step to perform. Now, this is going to be having the final turn, so we gotta make sure to brake properly to do it a much good correction. Now, this is going to be having the end of the first lap. Now we're going in onto the second lap. It wasn't so hard, wasn't it? But in the actual challenge, this is going to be quite very important to let you guys know, because this is going to be quite getting a one good basic to advanced challenge, but we have to do it much correctly if we have to make one good ways to have a good clean race. But sometimes mistakes will be made, so we gotta be very much careful if we have to take one good perfection will be needed for the most. Now, it's going to be taking a lot of good handling capabilities while we're racing on the track. But be sure that taking inside turns is going to be quite very much safer, but somehow we just definitely don't want to get a little bumpy around while we have to take the little chance. Now, it's going to be quite very good technique for giving a lot of good turns by having a one good way to take a good right direction. But if we have to take one patient moment, if we have to take that overtake, we might be going in onto the inside or outside. Choices will be made, but it needs to take plenty more practice. We need to have a one good racing workout by having a new ways to improve, but we will always going to go faster as much as we can. Now going in onto the third lap, almost there to take the final lap. It's going to get pretty much better to do it, so if we have to drive faster to be going in onto the upper hand. But it takes plenty of racing mobility if we have to keep it in by giving one good well motion if we have to use the radar to be in case. But right now, I'm just definitely might be taking a lot of practice so I could probably be prepared for the final round of the manufactured series. But good thing that it is also to be shown on the championship schedule, but good thing it's definitely might be revealed right now. Looks like two more cars remaining, so hope this is going to be quite good for the Chevy Corvette C7 to take first place onto the podium. But be very careful when you're on the corkscrew, you guys. Try not to make any mistakes by preventing spinouts or getting off the track or being forced on another car by giving the penalty. So this one might giving an example for having a little warning tips. So let's just gonna make sure to have a very good respectful moment while we're racing on Laguna Seca. So looks like we're about to be ready to go to take the final lap. So this is it. This is going to be the most hard challenge. We'll be catching up onto the first place driver. So I'll have to do my best, but this is going to be quite giving a good basic step to perform. Alright, this is going to get very hard to get, so let's just try to take it easy on myself. But it is going to be a very tough turn when having an open space, so this is going to need to do some more time trials more often. Getting closer for only a 1 second gap up ahead. Gonna make sure to have that good direction turns. We'll be falling up on the apex and also the corkscrew as well. Here it goes. This is going to be quite doing good. Looks like that M6 driver just successfully passed it, so giving the downhill turn is going to be quite very harder to get, so just try to be very careful if we have to take one good correction step or another. Alright, so looks like this is definitely might be pretty good. The good news is I just finally finished in second place, but it was an okay race. But that was a very good awesome track for this moment, folks. But good thing that Laguna Seca has finally made its appearance in Gran Turismo Sports. So good thing that this is going to be quite very good for taking some few more practice for every racing category and sports cars as well. But I kind of say it's good to be back on the track for having a good corkscrew technique to be performed. So this one might have a very good workout finish, and then this is going to be quite giving a good check mark to be giving a racing job well done. So I guess that might be it for now, folks. Glad that this is going to be a very good track for having a different name on it. So good thing it also used to be as Mazda Raceway, but only a few years later until now, currently titled to be as WeatherTech Raceway. But it is a very good track for all of us. But good thing that this is going to be quite very good to be experienced, just like we've been playing for every Gran Turismo games. But this is going to be quite very excited for having the good old track we'll be putting in GT Sports. So good thing that this is going to be quite giving some few changes around. But we always love it. But we will always going to keep on racing on the track. We need to take plenty of more practice as much as we can. But we will always going to be proven to become a very much successful drivers. As always, we'll be taking a good ways to improve our driver rating. But good thing that this is going to be needed for the most. But I kind of say it. It was a pretty good job out there for having a one good track introduction. But I hope this is going to be quite very good to having some new ways to get ready. But good thing that the last round on the manufactured series, so hope we might be ready to go to get started to do some more practice until we might be ready to move on for now. That was the best December 2019 update on GT Sport. So everybody is happy about Laguna Seca Raceway to be in the game, plus also having some 4 new cars to be in the Brand Central. But the 3 cars is going to be extra, which is going to be on the mileage exchange. On December 24th, which is going to be on Christmas Eve, that they're bringing out the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat and Toyota Crown Athlete G safety car versions. And December 31st, which is going to be on New Year's Eve, that they're bringing out the Renault Sport Mini RS Trophy safety car. So that is going to be quite very good to have 3 safety cars to be in the game, since they have the BMW M4, Mercedes AMG GT safety car, and also the Nissan GTR safety car as well. So this is going to be having the total of 6 safety cars was now available in the game. Good thing that this is going to be pretty good to have the most wonderful time of the year. But good thing that 2020 is coming up. But this is going to be quite very excited for the next update to see what it's going to be look like. We'll find out and see. So hope this is going to be quite giving the most excited gifts to be well earned to be received for giving a lot of best times for the moments. Alright folks, glad that you're really enjoying watching the update and the race. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and bell for notification uploads. And the links in the description down below if you want to see more. And some library blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. So this is going to be the entertainment showcase about some library designs I have been made. So it's always giving a show or tell for everybody who really wants to see it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.